Mine is and then we'll get it
What's up, everybody? Welcome tonight here to the Stoner System podcast, man. On this hot ass Sunday evening, man. I'm sitting next to my homeboys right here, Divine Interventions. They're in the fucking house.
in the house.
Man, I've been waiting for this for a while, guys. We've talked about it and whatnot. Now it's finally here. I want you guys to introduce yourself. You first. Let the people know who we're dealing with.
My name is Henry Lapis. For most, because some people go with Lapis, Lapas, whatever. It's Henry Lapis, and I am a humble member of the Divine Intervention.
And I'm Ghosty MC, which stands for Greatness Hovering Over Some Time, the music child. And I am also a part of Divine Intervention.
Well, you just answered one of my first questions. Well, yeah, I was gonna ask, okay, Ghost MC, what is it? What does it mean? And why don't you reiterate a little bit on that? How'd you come up with that?
Well, when I first came out with the name, it was crazy because I didn't really know what to even call myself or anything, So I was just like, well, I'm just gonna go as Ghost because I'm pretty much gonna be unknown, Nobody's really gonna know much about me. I really wasn't gonna take rap serious either, So I was just gonna do flows for my friends and stuff. And it was when I met this guy and he just pushed me to keep doing it. And as I kept doing music, I found myself growing as a person, Because a lot of my music, it carries a message. But, after a while of rapping, I was like, damn, I feel like all these are messages for me, But at the same time, it can connect to other people that are listening. And so I just kept evolving. And when I first started, it was just Ghost. It wasn't even Ghost the MC, and it didn't even stand for anything, And it was, so I felt like my name evolved along with myself, And at some point, it was just Ghost the MC, without Ghost meaning anything. And then at the end, I just puzzled it all together, and it was just like, man, greatness hovering over some time, the music child, it's pretty much kind of explains
the music child.
Yeah.
I get real happy when I hear someone call themselves an MC. Mm-hmm. It's an old school thing. It's what there wasn't rappers back in the days. The terminology, not that and not that it's nothing bad. So MC's old school. So I was thinking, okay, but now music child. It's like both your guys' name can mean so many fucking things. It's insane, And I really wanted to know Ghost, because a lot of people might misconstrue it for a Ghost Rider, or whatever.
I write all his verses. I write all of his verses.
So Lapis is your Ghost Rider, and then also too, like I mentioned earlier, your name.
Yeah.
Why don't you break down your name for the people, and it's what does it mean to you?
Well, my name came, funny enough, from a joke. I have a cousin. Shout out to you, Junior. He's weird as fuck.
Shout out, Weird Junior.
I'm weird too, though, so it's cool.
Yeah.
And he likes to accentuate words. So my last name is Lopez, and
Lopez.
He was like, "What's up, Henry Lopez?" And then I was like, Lopez. And it became a joke, and he just used to be like, "What up, Henry Lopez?" At that point, I'm admitted on there. My name was Kid Wow. Kid Wow. Keep infinitely dreaming words of wisdom. Way too long.
Yeah, but still dope.
So I decided, you know what? My rapper name, I was just gonna stay with Henry Lopez. Hey, I rap. My name is Henry Lopez. This is who I am, But then I'm always with the pencil. I draw as well as write. So it just came naturally. And not to make it all dramatic, but there was a moment where I found a pencil outside of my house in the gutter, and I was having a very tough time. And I saw the pencil, and instead of walking by it, I picked it up, and I went inside and I wrote some music. And that day, I decided that I was gonna be Lapis. Out of the darkness, I found this gift and this way of getting myself up. And every time I write, rap, or draw, I'm just paying homage to the fact that I have the gift to live myself,
Yeah. That's dope. I mean,
Lapis.
Yeah, take it however you want to take it, but you heard it right there with the fucking names.
And it's also because I'm from LA, La Paz.
Yeah, see, that's where I was at first. I used to be like, oh, that's LA Peace,
Yeah.
you know, and then found out different, but it has so many, you know. You can say
you
it.
could say it that way because
LA,
I'm from LA.
you
My message
peace.
is peace.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Or you like a piece.
I would like a piece
of ass or whatever.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm single and minted.
You're single and ready to mingle, people.
Hey, shout out to MC Bundy for this deliciousness.
For real.
Yeah, this what we're fucking up is called a manzana loca, and it has and translated to all you weirdos out there, that's a crazy apple. It's a crazy apple, right? So it has a bunch of shit going on in it. It's just good. I don't even want to try to explain what's in here because
just say the word chamoy.
Chamoy, yeah. Chamoy, some Japanese peanuts.
Mango.
It's just some good stuff, and that's. I'm glad you say that because I've always had candy. All the past guests know just candy, whatever. And I want to switch it up. You know, candy melts. It's hot now. This is more refreshing. Fucking, you know.
I mean, next week you're gonna have ice cream.
It's getting to that fucking point, man. We did shout out to Humorous and Kamikaze.
Yeah.
The Goners release last week here. It was fucking.
Well, you guys threw it here?
Yeah.
That's what's
set up. With security is right there. In the back was the stage, and Moody blessed the stage. Shout out to Moody.
Shout out to Moody.
A lot of people came through. Drastic was holding it down. Ascend did a beat set. Chuck's Taylor. The list goes on. Loop Scholars. They were here. You know, a lot of people. Just shout out to everyone that came out and still supporting the Goners. It's still a, you know, get a copy.
Check it out.
A lot of hard work put into that. So I want to give that plug because that's, you know.
No.
That's the man right there. The man with the dream, and it was just a dope man.
You talking family, bro?
Yeah.
Moody, the Loop Scholars. Yeah. We got some stuff with Loop Scholars coming up. Stuff with Moody coming up. Like Chuck's Taylor coming up. So everyone you mentioned is
those
A1.
some bad motherfuckers. Let's face it. As you guys too. Yeah, I always tell people. I always mention we don't have no bullshit on the show. It's all that true underground, you know, vibe type, whether it be a woman, a male, R&B, or you know, just that hardcore hip hop like you guys. It's we're blessed to just they keep rolling in and fuck. I mean, we're doing something right because we got people like you here sitting next to me. You know, it's not us. It's you guys. It's gonna, you know, you keep this ball rolling, and for us to be a part of it, it's like fuck, come on, man. It's some
great
badass
to be
shit.
a part of the show too, you know.
Yeah.
It's great to be in a platform to be able to talk about like what's going on.
We're more a laid back type platform, as you can see, and then, you know, we really want to get to what's, you know, like, how did you become an MC? When did you start? Was it you started and met each other, or you kind of did it together? What's your outtake on that? You were doing it. How long you been doing it?
Well, I didn't have an idea of being an MC, but when I grew up, everyone was 2 years older than me. And they would talk mad shit. So my way of getting back at them was fucking, when we would rap, I got good enough to the point where I just shut it down. Hey, this soul got you, beat you. It came from a little bit of a battle rap, but it wasn't battle rap, it was shit talking. You know?
Yeah. Kind of like how we start drinking some beers and start bagging on each other type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then after high school, I was just kind of in this like moment, like what am I going to do with myself? I didn't think farther than high school because up until then, the reality was just that. There was no future. Maybe I didn't see it when people pointed it out to me, but that's just how it was.
Yeah.
And I went back to the one thing that I always loved to do, which was write and write poetry. Like you said, you write poetry.
Yeah.
So I went back to my poetry and just really invested in it, and then started putting it into beats because people were like, "Wow, your lines are really dope," you know, and it inspired me. Started doing it. I met Ghost at a party and like drunk freestyle to him, and apparently it was like the dopest shit ever.
Yeah.
I doubt it because I can't speak when I'm
Still
drunk.
is.
Dude, that shit was fucking crazy.
What I like is the balance with you guys. There's one hell of a balance as far as the way Ghost comes, his delivery and his voice. We're trying to figure it out. It's really hard to figure out to put into words, but you know what I mean. Do you know what's Ghost?
I call him a rapping laser.
Like, if someone's voice had an accent without having an accent, that's how I perceive him. Then you come in like this, you know, Charlie Tuna, J5, you know,
J5,
the deep voice, so they'll have you like this. Then you come in and it's just like hitting, you know, because of the voice. Yeah. So the balance is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
As far as the collective is concerned, you know. Same question to you. When did you start? And we know you didn't. You just said you didn't want to really. You weren't gonna pursue it.
It never really was something that I was gonna pursue, but I remember it was really just like in moments when it was really hard in life that either I didn't want another outlet or I just didn't have another outlet, and I just started writing, you know. But I would write to beats, or like, I don't know, for some reason I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna write to beats.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that thought came to my head, but I just started writing to beats, you know. But I didn't pick it up until I was like 19 or 20.
Oh.
When like there was a bunch of things going on at the time too. And I
so you started a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm a late bloomer, definitely.
Most guests.
This fool would straight rap you an Eminem song and be like, "Damn." So that's why his flow is so nasty, you know, because he used to remember Eminem songs and then rap them like Eminem. And if you're doing that, that's already like.
Which is funny, because that's what I was doing at parties, just rapping Eminem songs. And then
really?
My homie was like, dude, why don't you write your own shit? I was like, I'm not even lyrically capable of doing anything like that, you know? And it was just crazy how life just said, oh yeah, boom. And
Eminem
I just started
writing an accent type flow. What I was trying to explain. So I get like I get that how that you know had worked for you, and I think when you do that you develop the count and everything really well. You know, I used to do like G thing,
like
front and back. And, yeah, you develop that line.
I always like how the clarity, you know, of how someone sounds.
Yeah.
And also a flow that just makes it fun, you know, for the listener. Like, damn, he sounded sick as fuck right here, you know. But also you're saying something. You're not just going with a flow, you know. You're also saying something with the flow.
There's a message.
You know,
definitely a message. And I think that's the problem that hip hop has had since the beginning of hip hop. You know, you can't just nail it today. Since the beginning, and with everything, you know. There are some songs that don't say shit, right? And they are the biggest selling songs of all time.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. That's just the stupidest motherfucking song I've ever heard. I didn't bump it. I didn't like. I'm like, and that's, you know, that got that guy millions and millions of dollars. I think his net worth at one time was like $75 million. Who's buying this shit? The new one though. I didn't want to say, but you get where I'm coming from. It's and that awes us because that song is the best, right? MC Hammer, he wasn't like, you know, but then you have the Trues, you have the KRS, you know, you have the Eric B. and Rakim, you have, you know, over here, King T is, you know, the fucking WCA and MC8, all those fuckers that just DJ quit. I mean, we can go on and on. But, you know, and as long as they're doing it, I think, keeping it true, and we have those people to support, and, you know, I mean, they're all going to fall through the crack because the guy has an image, or, you know what I mean, crisscrossing.
Yeah.
Like they see these motherfuckers wearing their pants backwards in the mall. Jermaine Dupri said, you know, you can sell albums. You have people write for you, and the image. That was the image part of it.
Yeah.
But I think like with what you guys are doing, like I consider like, you know, my brothers and Ryan's colleagues, and you know, as long as that keeps going, because you have to admit it's getting stronger.
Yeah. I tell Ghost like, okay, we are actually lucky. A lot of times we hear talk like, man, I wish I was making music in the 80s or the early 90s, the golden age of hip hop or whatnot. But we are now allowed the ability to create another golden age. You know, artists like us are being like passed game by artists like Mescal. You know that we were talking about. He'll drop so much game on you that you'll start to see that maybe my grind should be like a mainstream artist, but I keep my message to me, you know, because you want to say what you want to say about the mainstream artists, they're grinding, they're out there getting shows, they're out there, yeah, they have some help, so now you look at yourself, I don't have a label backing me, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be my label, I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna get my shows, I'm gonna hit up venues, I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna release it, I'm gonna take a look at analytics and try to maximize the effort because there's so many people making music. So you have the ability to really take it to the next level if you're willing to. And I mean, it's all a learning process. I'm not gonna act like I know what the hell's going on all the time. I'm learning as I go, but I'm blessed to have failed as much as I have, and I just know that it's growing. Everyone that's coming out right now has so much talent, and like they have they have the want to. They want to take hip hop to a better place.
The ganas.
Las ganas.
Yeah. And talking about Mescalito, I mean, he's the epitome of self-made. I've talked to him. Went to a show Thursday, the Sella rap battle.
Yeah.
And they had me as a guest
Judge.
Which was dope, man. That was dope. And talking to Mescal in the parking lot, and he was just like the stuff he got going on, and the moving and the shaking of it, you know. That's how to do it.
Yeah.
That's how to do it. And I usually see a lot of, because so many people do it, a lot of people are sucking their own dick. You know, they think they're the best thing since sliced bread, and I get it.
You gotta have confidence, but
you have to have confidence, but don't be like, you know, I'm at sending out, I'm at the mall signing autographs, and you know you're not like, or this, thank you my fans and stuff like that. You gotta stay humble.
Oh yeah.
Even if you are rising up in the ranks, like the river, like you guys, like move, like evolve. All these cats they're going up. They're moving up.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we're starting to all meet and mesh, because it's getting stronger.
Yeah.
A year ago, I might not have, you know, known or heard of you guys.
Yeah.
But the show, the everyone networking.
There's
a lot of bad motherfuckers out
there.
there.
There's a shitload of fucking artists out there. I'm like, god damn. I didn't know nothing of this until like you literally like met Mescalito and shit. Like a whole world just opened up.
Me too, until I met
badass fucking artists, you know?
I met you, and I'm like, damn, everyone's doing this shit. The guy that's bagging your groceries at Stater Brothers, he's a fucking one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This police officer just found my weed wraps too, so, you know, it's just crazy, like, shit. But with that being said, how do you guys feel about that? Does that affect you as artists, that everyone's doing it, or does it make you better, you know, as an MC? Like, alright, I gotta hone my skills better because so many people are doing it. There's only so many ways and words you can talk. Mm-hmm. You know, there might be someone that said the same shit you said.
Yeah.
But there's a big difference. Does it affect you guys? You know, everyone and their mom's doing it?
Not really. I mean, it affects us in the sense of like, like we're seeing so many do it, you know. So it's like, why not us? You know, like if they're doing it, why not us? But not affecting as in like, or in a negative way, you know,
Yeah.
where it's like, fuck,
Not
or
hurting,
where I'm like,
or-
I gotta be better than this fool, you know.
Good.
Our
Good
competition is really just ourselves. So
Yeah.
you want to be better
Right
than
there.
the last song that you wrote, you know. Like, that's what I always do. Like I always want to write something where I get addicted to rehearsing it, you know, where I'm like, fuck, I'm rehearsing this shit all day because I love how it sounds, I love what it says, and you know, I'm satisfied with it. So
That's one of the most truest things
Yeah.
I've heard on the show.
It's
And
like you
it's the
can
way I
say
think.
you could say like Eminem. Some people think is the greatest rapper of all time, but there's people that are like no, you know. So you can't really focus on other people because opinions you can't
gonna-
control.
Yeah.
Just
Definitely.
we focus on us. The fact that everyone else rapping makes it funny because then when someone's like, "Hey, that's my homie, he's a rapper," automatically they're like, "Oh shit, another one."
I've been to shows and I don't think there was one supporter.
Yeah.
Everyone was, and I'm not gonna say what show, but it doesn't matter. But and I get it too. All these guys are supporting too, so it's a good thing. But then again, you know, it's a lot of competition. It's a lot of competition.
But just
Within yourselves, competition. Like you said, that's exactly it. Because if you don't have that competition within yourself first, you ain't gonna be able to compete against anyone else.
Never.
You're your hardest critic.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see someone go hard at a show, like
That shit pumps.
it
me
doesn't
up.
threaten me. For me,
Yeah.
it lets me know this show's about to be fucking badass because I'm gonna go fucking rip it up too.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
that's all I want. I want everyone to be hard, not so I could compare myself to you, but just so it could be a badass time.
Definitely.
Everyone's investing time. That's why I always tell people, thank you for your time. You know,
Yeah.
I made a song. Whether you listen to one after that, you took 4 minutes out of your day. You gave them to me, and I can never repay you for that. And so I thank you. You know, but the way we thank them is we practice, we show up, we rip it. Like whoever it is, we've done it at the Nova, we've done it at Characters, and we're here to rock. Like you just gotta come with it. You know, just go get it.
We're gonna get into your performances too, but I want to get into a song. A video. I'll show you guys. We're being attacked by the West African, what are the mosquitoes or I don't know.
Flies.
Hey, fuck mosquitoes. I'll throw it down with each mosquito.
Fuck whatever. They fucking tore me up last night, man.
Damn.
Got me good too. I don't even think it was a mosquito. I think it was a hippo with wings.
What song is
I want to go
off of YouTube?
on and on because the homie. We're gonna play a video and the first song.
Ascend made the beat, by the way.
And
Yeah.
the homie is there.
Shout out to Ascend.
And
He
shouts
is the
to
fucking
Mobius.
shit. Oh yeah, Mobius.
Mobius
I was
one.
gonna ask too, because I know he did the video. And
That's what's
we
up.
can- yeah, here we go. On and on.
On and on and on and on. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On and on and on and on. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On and on and on and on.
For them better days, so I found a way to let my mental elevate. Let's escape, let vibrations penetrate. Rolling up for the stress, it's how I meditate with divine intervention. Counting all these blessings, overcoming oppression, not the resurrection. Life lessons, so precious. Understood the message, so I stopped living reckless. Cause you call it music, I just call it paradise. Saved by the essence, and it feels very nice. Sacrifice, time and effort to get through it. Vision so lucid, cause I'm deeply rooted. Let the truth hit, if it ain't diluted. Do it for yourself and do it for the movement. Free your mind and soul from all the change. I ain't begging for your money, I'm just begging for some change. The beat don't stop.
On and on and on and on. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On and on and on and on.
Yeah.
I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop.
What can I say about the things that have been happening? It's time to start establishing my dreams. Strategies of schemes start gathering like leaves when I fall. I walk and I'm splattering my spleen. But music is such a clutch, it's like a crutch. I don't need much, just love, maybe just a touch of your magic. Whenever I'm involved in tragic, I just evolve and I turn into a star like Patrick. But it's a long process, cause it's hard to progress. It all seems far when cardless, you always are regardless. Trying to seek the word that will take me out of this darkness. Sometimes forgetting that it was the start of the artist. With every drop of the ink for every letter I spill, I no longer overthink and the better I feel. So I rap with the love and never with skills, cause it always lifts me up like hairs with the chills, yeah.
On it. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On it. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop.
Move through town like the pen between the margins. Let this take you away like Enoch and the starship, and come back from the waves with something to say. Balancing our fate, two-stepping over a lake of the many that coagulate to constrict your trip. Faces in the crowd, I heard your message loud like I was allowed in your soliloquy, only to realize there was more, born with the ability to bring together creeds, paint with pigments, be enrichment to nurture gardens. Praise to those that blaze, I ain't talking those that sparking the discovery, or I'd be hovering, wondering, trying to go up with the engine that is sputtering, muttering till I got my face in the books. Took the time to paste it to the faces in the books, into the civic, and now you hear it. This is music for the spirit.
On it. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On it. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On it. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop. On it. I say the beat don't stop. I say the beat don't stop.
Welcome back, you fucking stoners and all you aliens that are trying to fucking probe me anally.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know what they did to me with the last surgery, but I came out and like I have some different powers now. Yeah, it's a trip.
What kind of powers?
Oh, I can tell the future.
Hey,
That's one, but I can't. I won't.
Trying to use it.
keep
Yeah.
it to yourself. I get it.
I think I was blessed with more music ability somehow. Like I wrote a hook.
Hey,
So,
Nice.
I've never wrote a hook in my life, and I wrote one. Huh?
That's it.
yeah.
I can't do it a cappella. It sounds stupid.
This is gonna sound weird, and I'm not being cocky. Is it hard to write a hook?
Yeah.
Cause I love writing hooks.
Confucius
I'll
say,
write you a hook. You need a hook? All right.
Confucius say, "Man with hole in his pocket feel cocky." So you're good there.
Cool.
It is for me to write a hook. See, I would always want to do like, let's say the hook. Let's say I make a song, right? And samples. Samples, or like a little fucking something like that. But I really give it up to the people, like Joey, like he's the motherfucking hook master. I mean, humorist. Sorry. He can write a hook very well. I guess some just got it. I mean, you guys.
I love writing hooks.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Because it's like the verse, you'll write the verse, but the hook is like, damn, this is where I get to show that I'm a good writer.
But now, do you write the hook first and then write the song around it?
It depends. However the song comes. Yeah.
Because I'm saying, to me, it would be more of a thing of, I'd probably write the hook first, and then go around. I don't know. That's why I'm not good at writing fucking hooks.
Think about it too much.
Shit, I think I overthink.
Yeah, just try to capture your song.
Yeah.
Like the hook has to capture your song.
It has to make sense.
And it's not that I'm like, oh, it's easy. I'm write the best hooks. I'm a badass writer. But to me, it's easy in the fact that I love it and I do it often. And
Yeah.
I like to think that I've written some pretty dope hooks.
Oh yeah, I've heard. And, really, like,
just putting the work makes me like anything more, you know.
Yeah. So you
It's
get
another
results.
step.
You
Yeah.
get results, and that's the biggest thing in this world that we look for. That's what I feel. I mean, people that diet, they don't want to. I don't want to diet. I hate fucking being on a diet. It sucks. But you have to pros and cons, right? But it's like you have to do it, because and then you start to see results. Then it doesn't bother you as much. Oh shit, I just lost this or that. I feel better, and now it becomes that's your routine.
I think the point there is to like kind of make it your lifestyle, like where it's not like okay, I'm done with the diet, and then some people just fall back to the same habits and like boom, like they just start from scratch again,
A diet is a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Forever. You don't just I lost 100 pounds. Let's go get a fucking pizza.
Yeah.
I love pizza. But yeah, no, and the same thing with that in retrospect to hip hop. See, would you guys say that you've adapted this culture and it's your lifestyle now? Pretty much. No, I mean, for me, yeah, I have.
I would say like I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of the old world and this world right here.
Okay.
But I'm like more transitioning to the music world now.
Yeah.
Like lately I've just like trying to be focusing on things that are gonna benefit the future that I want, So now I'm just gonna like focus on working on myself as well as the music, Whenever I'm not working the job that I'm working, or
That's a good point.
or other things.
Because it's juggling too. I mean,
Definitely a balance.
For me, hip hop is how you live life. I feel it every day, like in the way that not to say that as generic answer, but in the way that I move, in the way that I see the world, I definitely feel it in a hip hop way, if I can say. Ever since I've really just dove to making music, being part of the culture, it's like I see it, and the way that I'm projecting myself is different. Even the knowledge that I've gained from artists and other artists in their music, and allowing me to witness the world around me and see between the lines.
Yeah.
So definitely hip hop is like is there every day. It's not even this thing that I put a costume on and go do. Like we're doing it right now. We're just talking, smoking weed.
Yeah. No, you hit it on the nail on the head right there. So I'm the same way. People look at me like, okay, I'm gonna be 45 this month, right? And when I go anywhere, I got some chucks on or this or that. I'm not like, I don't look like, I guess what they consider a typical 45-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But my kids are grown, and it's the culture, it's the hip hop. I mean, I'll wear their shirt, the Garner shirt, or Beardo's Iron Lungs is my favorite. It's, out there, people love it. It's the culture, part of it. And I think, with that being said, I've seen some rappers, and they look all beautiful and like you gotta rap, and then do you think that they what if they look like that? That's how they look. Decent flow. What do you feel about those? Just the way they are.
I feel like you gotta do you. So if you're flashy, then be flashy, but be good. If you're chill, just wearing pro clubs, be that guy, but be good. Like practice your shit and show up to the show ready to rock. For me, it really doesn't matter how someone looks. The one thing that gets me is when people rap over their vocals. That's the one. That's when I'm like, I'm gonna go smoke a bowl outside.
Wow.
But I feel like
I'll be right back.
I feel like you could wear whatever you want. Just make sure that's
Your
you.
bars, so it's all about lyrics.
Make sure it's you though. If you're wearing whatever you're wearing, and own it and be happy. Don't think twice about what you're doing. I support anyone doing,
Yeah.
because I could use some fashion sense, because I ain't got no sense. You know, I just go to the street and cop like a dope shirt or something, like, or cop it from someone like Green Ave, you know.
Yeah,
And
I would go with that.
and that's what I do.
Because then it's like all their shit's dope too. So, I don't know. For me, I'm really like old school. I got my Kangol, I got my fat rope chain. Like yesterday, I was rocking some British Knights, 2BKs, and everyone at the party was like, "Damn, that's old school." You know? So I keep it that way completely all the time. And you know, I'm older than you guys, but when I see you guys like too, like representing and you're looking, you know, you're just looking like dope, you know, you're all fresh and shit in the videos, and that does for me, it helps receive your music.
Yeah.
You know, it does.
That was a lesson we had to learn.
Yeah.
But you're definitely right. Like, you don't want to be portraying something like that doesn't look like you're invested in yourself, or you even carrying in your just being upkept, you know.
Remember in open mics, I used to go fucking perform in sandals and sweats and a fucking beanie, dude.
That's true.
I see that too. But that's the thing though. You don't got nothing to worry about. Because your shit's tight. You know, you're in a spit fucking fire. If
That's
you want to
something
wear
that
that one
definitely
day,
helped.
it doesn't matter. You're giving them what the fucking they need. I want to get into the intro. I really like that one.
Thank you. Moby, shout out to Moby
Yeah.
for that.
Mobius.
Another
C. Rich.
Mobius. Classic.
Classic, the hippie thing.
Yeah, it's not.
The shot that it opens up on with the hills, the fact that he got that, I mean, Mobius 1 is just a fucking amazing guy. He's an amazing guy, and he just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Better and better.
Okay.
He is dope. I'm gonna have to hit him up.
Yeah, if you'll hit him up, because that guy's gonna go with you to wherever you need to go to get the shot.
It was a mission to get my shots.
Yeah, we fucking
gotta hide,
It looked
bro.
like it, man.
We
I
gotta
couldn't
hide.
get up like that. I couldn't get up on a fuck that shit. Fuck that.
Alright,
What
is that
up?
going? Alright, you ready to play it?
Here we go.
Welcome, the sound of the bell rung. Too much heat, you just couldn't repel, son. Here comes Pete with no reason to compete. So don't sleep, cause I'll sweep you off your feet when I excel, son. I'm writing this with my left, this shit is strictly for the deaf. The old soul goes, but not dead, it is Generation Seth, baby Benji and the rest of the others that were born and took their first breath. They say there's no hope, but don't know the depths of the strength of the soul, even after you're dead. However, at this point, it is now or never. Throughout this heat, I now enjoy rain cloud better, and through this beat there is an elevated beat deep with the raps, like the way you meditate and breathe sleep. But don't get caught up into inceptive dreams. Before that voice gets loud, we must intercept the screams. You wanna go inside the mind of a lost soul? I don't know where to begin or where to end. The sins of the innocent in the same predicament, stand bitterness in the sand. I'm sick of this system, it's like listening to the same rhythm, and all the sickness came with them. We were nature and law, haters got their hearts pulled out of the chest, and then we traded in with God.
Welcome to the abode, no need to wipe your feet. We all float amongst the horoscopes like work or do the rope a dope with the evil trying to grope. My divine shine inside of my kaleidoscope. Move uncanny through every nook and cranny. Smile right back at God's laugh while I'm planning. If ignorance is bliss, then know it must be paradise. These paradise have wandered off to find out that I have a third. It's LA for the city from which I see the earth. Peace to embody every essence of the word. But the true name derives from how our lives collide. The mystic force that drives me and goes to arrive at the crossroads of the vibrant or the lost souls. That my gospel, jostle, philosophy of lost hope. No boundaries or imaginary limits. Hip-hop is how you living. Let it be known, is just to be shown. Come step in the zone, no need for a throne. Drones or the phones, let the current flow you. In the depths you will steer. Crack this shit up, let the bullshit disappear. When the music is the only thing that you hear. Submerge you, your mama, your prima, and your tia. And the idea that we can all be, from the tall trees to the fresh seeds. The divine intervention that we all need.
You know what's crazy? The viewers can't hear that. It's just my speakers.
Oh,
I don't know why it's fucking me.
it sounded like an alien sound. That's why I said that. But you guys can't hear that. Just us in here.
There's an alien in there.
Welcome back. What do you guys think of that one, huh? Let's get into the Bobby. I mean, last two videos were by him. I want you guys to say something, on his behalf. The guy's dope. We just talked about he's getting doper.
We're meeting up with him on the 7th to talk about a video we're shooting on the 17th. So, I mean, the work's just going to keep coming.
Yeah, no, sure, I'll be in it. Yeah, I know.
And we do need someone pretty tall. You're pretty tall, MC Bundy, so you might just get in it.
He's fat, dude.
Hey, you're beautiful.
Thank you, man. You're beautiful too, man.
But Mobius, bro, he's the guy. Ever since our first video, which was on and on, we just built a relationship. He shot a video with Junior after that. I mean, Ghost. Did I call him Ghost?
I do that too.
But
can't use his real name, man.
I'm sorry. But yeah, dude, like, that's my brother. I'll help him in any way that he needs it. He knows he has our love, and there's future work to come between us and him.
He's got a lot of good angles.
What's real good about that fool is that, like, he'll sit down with you, after shooting the scenes, and like really let you get into the editing part too, like.
Oh, so he has like your opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Like he likes to talk. Like that's why we're meeting up on Wednesday, because we're gonna like pretty much clear up all the details of what's gonna go down on the day of the shoot, so that when we get there, it's just boom, like just get that shit down and go smooth,
Yeah, do a whole treatment to the video, and just go into the video like with the plan,
Is it a surprise where it's gonna be, or can you say? Or you don't want to say?
I don't want to say because it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Let them,
It's gonna involve. I'll just say this: it's gonna involve us actually acting a little bit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Mine is gonna involve farm animals.
Yeah.
It's not in the budget right now. You know how much fucking pigs cost. So yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, he's a dope. We've had him here a couple times. Just from like the people that he's worked with. We love his work. We've been blessed. Shout out to also Mutz. You can't forget him. He's in the Mutz. That guy is.
You shot one of mine too, man. Shouts to him, man.
Yeah.
The cold breeze.
He's dope. All these guys are dope. So I want to let the people know how can they follow your music. Obviously, what I'm getting at is this up here, the great thing called Instagram.
It really is great.
Yeah. So you're gonna say you guys got 3 different pages. So which one is this? The first page. Grandpa Bundy can't read that far. Yeah.
Okay.
And left or right? Yeah.
On the right.
The right.
The
side.
right one, that's mine. That's the Loudpiece Instagram. That's just my Instagram. Personally, you'll get everything from what I'm doing on the daily to just stuff that I'm actually working on musically. So follow that if you want to just keep a more personal contact with me. I like to talk to people, so I'm not really trying to follow you or have you follow me. If we're not gonna interact, like let's interact.
Yeah.
Let's
no,
see how
no
we can help
dick
each other.
pics, please. Like,
Oh, no dick pics, please.
You'll
No
get
dick
blocked
pics.
ASAP.
ASAP.
Assholes.
Fucking reported and
I
shit.
hate waking up to that shit. Next one.
Well, pretty much what Lapi said, but mine is Ghosty MC 91. So if you want to get in contact, you can also do that. Pretty much gonna be pushing Lapi's work right now, so you're gonna see a lot of that on our news feed. And
that's what we're
gonna
push.
And that, then you have the divine intervention thing.
Right there.
That's home base.
Yeah.
So our individual pages is because we're individuals, obviously.
Right.
But the divine, you're gonna get everything supporting Ghost, supporting me, supporting divine as a whole. That's really the hub.
All the shows
right there.
you got coming up. And
all the
stuff
shows,
like
the
that.
links to the YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that. Like, that's home base. If you want to find out divine intervention music stuff there, you'll go there. If you want a more intimate, personal look, I mean, that's just like with everyone else, go to their pages.
Yeah, definitely, man. I have a special one too, like a side gram.
Okay.
Page, yeah.
Side gram.
I wonder what you're doing, Bundy.
Just like I offer services.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real big right now for me. I lost weight. A lot of the chicks don't like the skin flying around, but they should be covering that.
Just tell them you'll give them shade in the summer and keep them warm in the winter.
Hell yeah. There
it is.
That's my food line. No, but honestly, so what we got coming up, I want to plug that real quick too. As a collective, individual, whatever, the new stuff coming up, that way we can have support it too here.
And we got the new video working with Mobius, and it's gonna be a new song that's gonna come out in Lapis's new project.
On his project. Okay. So
the plan there is also maybe to drop the video along with the project.
Yeah.
So
at the same time, a visual and audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always smart. If you can do that, it helps a lot.
Yeah, it just adds another element, another way to promote it, market it, whatever you want to say.
Right.
But yeah, my album's coming. That's gonna be called Finding Peace. That's the process of actually finding peace as well as finding myself, because I go by La Peace. So it's gonna be a personal album, but it's gonna be fun because finding peace is an everyday thing, and every day you have different type of vibes. You have low vibes, high vibes. Like you're at a party, you're in a sad moment in the corner crying by yourself. Not me. I swear I don't do that.
I don't either.
But
I wait till I get to the bathroom.
There's gonna be some personal music, and it's gonna have 3 new Divine tracks. So that's gonna be a little sneak peek into the Divine 2 project that we're coming up with, as well as working with the Loop Scholars. We got an EP coming with them, like a 4-track
Shout out
EP.
Loop Scholars.
Loop Scholars.
We're gonna stay busy. We're gonna do shows. We're gonna release content and
just work.
Work.
Like that Rihanna song.
Exactly. That's
how life is, It's crazy because like life is just work, right? And just like the Rihanna song, that's only fucking part of the song you understand. The rest is like work. That's life. You don't understand shit, but work.
And the word work.
Shout out to Rihanna, man. I'm gonna fuck you. No,
the word work doesn't have to have a bad connotation to it. Work is good. It doesn't mean you're working yourself unconscious or to death or like
just work.
Just work. You're just putting work in yourself, putting work on your goals, daily cross off the list, and I guarantee you're gonna find yourself happier on the other side.
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, not the other side of the. Not the other side.
We're going
on that other side, bro. It's scary. Everything is dark. Everything is dark. Let's go into the Infinite. You mind if I hear you?
Hey,
Because that's the one I was
it's
like.
your show.
No, there's no me without you, baby. If you guys didn't not sitting there, guess what the show would be? Just me and fuck no
Bundy
mics,
Talks.
just me, yeah.
Bundy.
It'd be called Bundy
I'd have
Talks.
to take off my shirt.
Moments with Bundy.
But yeah, no, man, shit. It's because that's a fucking little Japanese peanuts.
You need water?
No, I guess. Then keep on. It just seems so family oriented when I seen it. I'm like, yeah, that's OG. The whole concept.
The best part of this video is that it was shot on 2 different days. One was at my house, at my mom's house. The other one was at Ghost's mom's house. So that both days we got fed by our moms.
Yeah, I seen that. It's got me hungry right now.
Love you, mama.
Love the mamas.
Food, man.
Ready?
And Ghost mom get down, bro. She'll just give you beans, and those beans are like
Fire.
I was yesterday like that. I just had a cup of beans and a burrito.
Say the damn famous jump by them spirits up to the woods for even the dead hear it. Give me those who get with it. Cause it's not easy, better can get with it.
Barbados.
Drink it off your phone, make your bed.
They say the infinite are chose by them spirits. Those with them lyrics where even the dead hear it. Opposed from the gimmicks, most won't get near it. Those in live peace, you better come get with it. They say the infinite are chose by them spirits. Those with them lyrics where even the dead hear it. Opposed from the gimmicks, most won't get near it. Those in live peace, you better come get with it. You got your good, your bad, even your great ones. You got rappers whose music only plays once. With no flavor as it's entering my taste buds. No, I don't give a fuck who they were, where they came from. But I'm in shock like a man after they tased them. Cause of the fact that radio actually plays them. Sick of having to show respect to these lame fucks. How do you like an artist that carries no paintbrush? Let your veins gush out of your wrist, and the page becomes the path of your conscience abyss. I'm pissed, everywhere I go this fucking nonsense exists. But we are warriors, walk around with all of the risk. My metaphors are the meta swords of grip with a fist. Cause there's a lot worth fighting for in this life that I live. That includes music, so every rhyme that I spit, it's like this. Pushing time, and it what is when it are chosen by them spirits. Those with the lyrics for even the dead hear it. Opposed from the gimmicks, most won't get near it. Those with live beats, you better come get with it. They say the infinite are chose by them spirits. Those with the lyrics for even the dead hear it. Opposed from the gimmicks, most won't get near it. Those with live beats, you better come get with it.
Electrocution through the elocution, grabs a hold of mass confusion. We've always been the fusion of all that revolves, dissolves, and evolves. And if I ever ask you to divulge or involve, better make it truthful. Divine love is fruitful. My arts are martial, split you partial, starting at your metatarsals. Bones will crackle before I ever let a shackle turn me back into a shadow. Chasing shadows are all that oppose. Never catch me flat, I stay light on my toes. Never have to stomp if I step with my soul. So you couldn't conceive of my riddling like I'm littering on you. Illiterates literally cause it's bittersweet. Divine intervention provides new light like plant life to carbon dioxide. Bring light to the dark side, yo.
They say the infinite are chose by them spirits. Those with the lyrics for even the dead hear it. Opposed from the gimmicks, most won't get near it. Those with live beats, you better come get with it. They say the infinite are chose by them spirits. Those with the lyrics for even the dead hear it. Opposed from the gimmicks, most won't get near it. Those with live beats, you better come get with it. trying to rewind it and shit. These new rappers blind, they keep the eyes behind it and lids. They keep the eyes behind it and lids. Yo, yo, yo.
Divine intervention, stand at attention, hands in the air if you're ready for ascension. Hands in the air if you're ready for ascension. Divine intervention, stand at attention, hands in the air if you're ready for ascension. Hands in the air if you're ready for ascension. Goes the MC, divine intervention, Henry LaPiece, stand at attention, hands in the air if you're ready for ascension.
Throwback.
Yeah, man, that's where it all started.
Yeah, I love the concept. You know, the family. Just it's like you're going about your everyday business, but you're rhyming.
Yeah.
You know, rhyming to life.
Sometimes the music helps you get through those things or do those things. You know.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, you ever been in the grocery store and you're just frustrated and whatnot, so you start busting the flow. Yeah, man, it saves us. It's our salvation, and we really believe that. So. What do you guys? We got 5 minutes. All right, this is your time to say what you got to say. You know, we got plugs.
Shout out to you guys for
say?
having us on. It's an honor that you think we're worthy of your time. So the fact that we're here, we got to enjoy this moment. It's dope. Everybody needs to come here because this is a great experience. And I want to shout out everyone making great music. Everyone pushing it out there.
All the artists out there.
Matter of fact, everyone just trying to get it. No matter what you're doing, if you're waking up daily and trying to be better with yourself, like my support to you, my vibes to you. If you're in a dark time, tough times don't last. Tough people do. Yeah. You'll get through it.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to everybody, yo. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Ghost's mom for cooking us some food in those last days.
All the moms out there, you know what, man? I swear, I wish I still had mine, but they're works of art from God. And I think all three of the MCs sitting in here tonight, you know, my boy Gremlin, we'll get into that with his interview, but I could just tell your moms have rose through you and helped you in this game. Definitely.
Oh yeah, sometimes I think about like everything, you know, like how my life is right now, and I'm like, I'm just like my mom, you know. If she didn't have kids, like she would tell me like I'd be out there like trying to help people out in like Africa or whatnot, you know, like and that's pretty much like kind of where I'm going through, you know, like I kind of want to do the same thing, but through music. And you know, like if we're ever blessed one day where we get so much money, you know, we can actually start making changes within the neighborhoods too, you know.
Build a community. That's dope that you said that, because that's what needs to happen. What needs to happen, you know. There's generations growing up in there. You don't just want to say, "Fuck you, I'm gone," you know, because you want to go back there on a constant basis and you know where you came from.
Yeah.
And I mean, I appreciate both you guys where you come from. You know, Ghost had to travel far tonight to be here.
Ain't nothing, dude.
He does it all the time. He's crazy.
He's a traveling man, people. Oh,
traveling.
Yeah. I just, I mean, I'm so excited that you guys made it. You know, and that you're here. We finally got to kick it and meet each other. Now, you know.
It's crazy because I'm down the street. I'm right here in Pico.
Oh, man. We could be like, I go Goobers here. You know? We could eat lunch and stuff like that or whatever. Smoke a bowl in the park.
We'll be like, Bundy!
Feature. I am working on my new project. Feature. Feature. But no, I just want to say a great big thank you, guys. Also, too, for the support.
It's the same place, man.
Not just on the podcast or in hip hop, you know, with the real life shit. You guys have been there, you know, with the prayers and all that stuff.
Perfect thoughts.
It's easy to be a warrior when I got, you know, you guys being on my back. I appreciate that shit. love from the bottom of my heart. I didn't fight this alone. You guys had a part of it. So thank you so much.
Glad.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through, man. I mean, safe travels home. We'll do this again, believe me. And if there's any way we can help you out, promoting it, shoot us some songs, videos, whatever. We'll play them on the show. Put them up on our IG. We're family. We're family now. That's it.
Yeah.
You got $5? I got money and a little bit. You like them though, right? You like them guys, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep that going.
Manzana loca.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you
said. The crazy apple.
Yeah, they were asking what it was.
Crazy apple. Here we go. So we're gonna shoot you a break. Thank you, Divine Intervention, for coming by and smoking.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you for
having us, man. Dude, honestly. Appreciate it.
La peace.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, there you go. We'll be right back with another talented artist that goes by the name of Gremlin.
Hey.
Fade to black.
Okay. And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
In my head.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
Don't feel my pain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
I think I'm dead.
Don't you take a peek and you won't like what you find.
Inside my brain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
In my head.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
Don't feel my pain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind. Don't you take a peek and you won't like what you find.
I'm crucified inside my mind, I'm rhyming while I'm leaking. Based on my description, yo, you probably won't believe it. Peek inside my mind and it will shred you all to pieces. I sewed myself together from the laces off my sneakers. It's feeling like I'm Frankenstein, but wrapped up like the mummy. Speaking different languages, I'm in another country. Waiting in this line for something that's never coming. Was on the edge of the cliff and felt like jumping. What?
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
In my head.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
Don't feel my pain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
I think I'm dead.
Don't you take a peek and you won't like what you find.
Inside my brain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
In my head.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
Don't feel my pain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
I think I'm
Don't
dead.
you take a peek and you won't like what you find.
Yeah, I stayed away for some time, yeah. Trying to fix my mind now. Felt a waste of my time, yeah. Lived to learn, so it's all now. Graduated with honors, we be killing shit. Me and Karma, do we want no help from these others? But I think fast, I'm keeping it from us. I've been struggling here with my mind, hoping maybe I can just find. Once I hit the mic, I unwind. And all these thoughts are stopping my rise. Think it's all now, better live life. Say what I mean and everything twice. So sick and tired of these cursed nights. Think it's time to go while the time's right.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
In my head.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
Don't feel my pain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my
I
mind.
think I'm dead.
Don't you take a peek and you won't like what you find.
Inside my brain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
In my head.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
Don't feel my pain.
And I'm a prisoner, locked inside my mind.
I think I'm dead.
Don't you take a peek and you won't like what you find.
Inside my brain. Inside my head. Inside my brain. I think I'm dead. Don't feel my pain.
Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Not me in this lifetime, I gotta get my mind right.
And if I die tonight, would anybody notice me? And if I die today, would anybody notice me? And if I die tonight, would anybody notice me? Ring around the roses, the pocket is where the poses be.
I'm feeling I could die even sooner. They got planned for me. I'm hoping I don't blow up till my mind's full of that energy. They probably take advantage of me. Should've fucking known that one day they try to poison me and rob me from my soul. Just some visions that I've had when all these friends turn into hoes. They'd rather take what you've been working for instead of putting in their own. Need that click this down to go hard, so I guess we on our own. And if you tired, wake the fuck up, cause I feel I'm in my zone.
Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Not me in this lifetime, I gotta get my mind right.
And if I die tonight, would anybody notice me? And if I die today, would anybody notice me? And if I die tonight, would anybody notice me? Ring around the roses, the pocket is where the poses be.
The way that I look at my life is not the way I used to. Visions are stuck in my mind. I think I got to screw loose. Step inside the jungle, guarantee that we will eat you up. Looking at these lies that they feed you on Wikipedia, it makes me sick to my stomach because you eat it up. The biggest drug on the market is social media. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Not me in this lifetime, I gotta get my mind right.
Come on. Humor. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Posting on your timeline, looking at your highlights. Not me in this lifetime, I gotta get my mind right.
And if I die tonight, would anybody notice me? And if I die today, would anybody notice me? And if I die tonight, would anybody notice me? Ring around the roses, the pocket is where the poses be.
Welcome back, all you stoners out there in stoner land, to the Stoner System podcast, where we're getting stoned as well. I got my homeboy right here, Gremlin.
What's up, brother?
How are you
doing? I'm doing great, brother. Always in a good mood.
That's great. Yeah, me too. I'm doing really good. Here now that the heat kind of went down a little bit.
A little bit, dude. Yeah, it was still a little hot this morning, but it's definitely going down for sure.
Yeah, I had fucking titty sweat, everything this morning. Fucking feels like I was sitting in soup and shit.
Sitting in soup.
Fucking cold goes on my foot.
That is a fucking good metaphor.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sitting in soup.
So where are you from, brother?
I am from Santa Ana, California.
Orange County.
Orange County, dude.
Santa Ana.
Orange County, brother.
Right on, right on. Born and raised?
I was actually born in LA, but raised in Santa Ana. Yeah, raised in Orange County.
So what's the scene like out there? Like, for instance, I have a lot of buddies out there, but I want to see it.
Okay.
Maybe like 2 of you.
2 Hit Short?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure I know him. Yeah.
Okay.
A few.
Kick some names out.
All right, so there's Tui. Yeah, he's a good guy. We did a tour a couple years back together.
Oh, right on.
Tui. There's Zentabani. There's Rhyme Scheme. There's Rocky Angelini. Any of those ringing a bell?
Oh yeah.
Kenny Guillermo, I know. If you know Tui, then you know him.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
I think William.
Yeah.
Kenny did a freestyle for our podcast. He's one of the only ones that did.
Oh, he did?
On his own too.
Oh, that's sick, dude. He's I seen him yesterday. There was a album release party for this album called Juice County, where a buddy of mine named ACAP, he got like a bunch of Orange County artists together, and he kind of like a DJ Khaled thing, where like he puts them all together and does like a compilation type thing.
Oh, dope.
That ended up happening, and it was the release party yesterday, so that was a lot of fun.
Right on. Yeah, see, we started expanding out there with Louis, the Orange County artists, and I've been to a few shows. The shows are fucking lit out there.
Yeah, dude, they're a lot of fun, man. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Although LA is fun too.
Oh yeah.
LA's fun too.
The underground is fun, just in general. Where have you performed out there? You been to the Dollhouse? That's
I think I've been to the Dollhouse once, but it wasn't for a performance. It was for actually I just went there to drink.
Midget wrestling? But that's just small.
No, yeah, it's super small, dude. Yeah, it's super small. I went there to drink, and I had an interview a couple doors down or like in some thing. But yeah, that place is cool. I performed at the observatory a while ago, and that's in Orange County. A couple of months or last month, I performed at the Novo. Yeah, I performed at the Novo last month.
Yeah, they've been there.
Yeah, the Novo's really cool people. Really cool people
How's the Novo for you? Just big time.
Oh, it's great, dude. It's that
equivalent to playing on Dodger Stadium. Or playing on the field.
Yeah, man. The Novo was a lot of fun. That's definitely my favorite show. Every show becomes every new show becomes my favorite show because I always try to do like that or better than the last one before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that, it was a blessing opening up for Bongs.
I was just gonna say, how was that? How did you get to chill with them? And
you know, dude. So I didn't. I seen their entourage backstage though, and that shit was ridiculous. There was so many bad women there. Like I'm like, how do you guys still pull this many women? Like, it was ridiculous. Like it was crazy. But no, I didn't get a chance to see them backstage. But you know, I seen them perform, and that was so nostalgic. You know, growing up with them, you know, and like being able to see them like live was
being on the same stage.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, wow. We have a lot of guys that we've had on the show open up. Well, Karis one, well, too.
Yeah.
Karis one. Where you guys?
We opened up for him.
Oh, really?
And Immortal City.
Yeah. See, like stuff like that is like I couldn't even imagine. You know, just how does, but it's just a sense of pride, you know, and
to open up for them.
Yeah.
I think
be on the same stage, you know, to be a part of that lineup.
It's definitely some bragging rights for sure.
Okay.
You know, for sure, but it's fun, man. Like you know, it's super blessed to be able to do that. And then a couple months before that, I opened up for Ja Rule and Ashanti, which was even crazier because I'm like, that's like. They're like mainstream artists.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Dude, I think so, unless it was a hologram.
He got out of prison, huh? Or he was in prison for a while, wasn't he? Or no?
I think so. I don't think he's that gangster. I don't think so.
Oh, well, Ja Rule, yeah, they're mainstream.
So like that was.
That's dope too,
Yeah, that was.
Because you're gonna get more heads there.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna be like, hey, did you hear that? You know, I mean, definitely you're one of the upper scale. Artists that we have on. You're out there.
Yeah.
You're definitely out there. And one thing I've noticed, it touches all of us in here when we're listening to your music and how heartfelt it is. Almost like every fucking song is.
Yeah. Stories, everything, bro. I luckily have a mentor who is an amazing entrepreneur, speaker. He's doing a TED Talk in a couple months, and he teaches me a lot. And story is one of the biggest ones, man. Like everyone has a story, and if you talk about some deep shit you went through as a child, dude, it's gonna catch everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Like at a show, people fucking pay attention, dude. Pay attention to that shit. Like they eat it up, and I'm noticing that more and more. And I'm just like, I wear my heart on my sleeve all the time. Like, I do not care, dude. I do not care.
Without spoiling it, because I'm going to get into it later. It's real fucking deep. I love it. But, do you have people come up to you and say, hey, you going to play the Mama song?
Dude, I always do that song at every show because it's the most impactful. Because there's always someone in the crowd whose parent was an addict. always.
Yeah,
always.
We're all addicts. I mean,
yeah, you know, but like I'm like the hard shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And
that shit hit home.
And it's always cool to hear people's feedback at the end of the show. We're like, man, like at the Bone Thug show when I talked about that and I performed. Some guy came up to me and he's like, dude, I could totally relate to that. You know, my mom died when I was in high school from an overdose, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like that's just connecting with them on a whole different level. You know what I mean? But yeah, the mom song is always a thing. I have to bring it on stage one day when I do that song. Like that shit, the crowd will go well for that.
You know, like every band or artist, they have that one signature song.
That one's it, for sure, without a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt, like that song, like is the biggest song to date where it got on the news and it got on the newspapers, magazines. Like that
was
is
badass.
for sure
That was badass.
the biggest song I've had, and it's beautiful to see what it's done to people and help people get sober, help people reach out to their parents who were addicts growing up. You know, I had a guy tell me that his mom was an addict growing up. He hadn't spoken to her in 7 years, and after hearing that song, he reached out to her. And I'm like, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, we're changing lives out here. That's just crazy.
It is. I can attest to that. I mean, it's beautiful, but usually a struggle is you're a beautiful loser. There was a song back in the day with Bob Seger, Beautiful Losers. If you're losing, but you're doing it, it's
beautifully.
Beautiful. Yeah, to where you embrace it, and then the loss turns into gains. That's the way that song was put together. So
I like that. That's a good way to look at it, dude. I firmly believe life happens for us, not to us. Like everything. You know what I mean? So.
And there's levels to addiction. There's levels.
For sure. Yeah.
There's some crazy people out there saying on TV. Chick was addicted to drinking pee.
Drinking. Oh, I seen that. No. Paint chips. I think she ate paint chips. Like my weird addiction. Some girl was eating her husband's ashes and shit. It's like,
little by little.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? People are crazy.
Oh, I thought they said she was eating an ass.
Oh.
Because I was like, what's wrong with that? We all want
I don't think that would be a weird addiction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing weird about that at all. Matter of fact, please more. I'll even fucking
Woman
shower
addicted
first.
to eating ass. God, that's fucking funny.
But no, see, I try to make people laugh. But
that's funny.
With your music though, everything is heartfelt. It's fucking deep. It's saying something. So, as we're listening to it, it's just it was amazing. That's why I want to get into. Let's go right into the beautiful song, about broken people. That was pretty dope. I wanted to just run that one first, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it. That was the one with me and that girl right there. Yeah.
We talked about who did the hook. I ran into her too.
Yeah, I wanted to bring her. I was thinking about bringing her, but she has a studio session today, and I wasn't able to. But yeah, she's incredible.
Beautiful voice.
I know that you're hurting, cause I'm hurting too. Barely met each other, but I trust you. I know that you're worth it, and I'm worth it too. Relating to each other, cause we're just two broken people. Just two broken people. Just two broken people. I wanna know what you run from and that heartache, where'd it come from? Cause it feels like it's coming from someone. Your last guy, maybe your loved one. And you have friends, but you trust none. And take pride in the fact that you're undone. You smoke and you drink to become numb, but you feel it all when that sun come. You're smoking a little bit too fast. Tell me what you cannot move past. Has everybody put you last when you only wanted it to last? I know what it's like to feel something. I know what it's like to feel nothing. I know what it's like to push people away because you don't know who you're becoming. But I know that you're hurting cause I'm hurting too. Barely met each other but I trust you. I know that you're worth it and I'm worth it too. Relating to each other cause we're just two broken people. Just two broken people. Just two broken people. I wanna hear about the late nights and the wrongs you wish you could make right. The songs you play when you break down. Cause face it, sometimes we hate life. You skip class and you relapse. We live fast until we crash. Do all the drugs they offer us and we fall in love just to detach. You didn't have the best parents, so childhood is hard to cherish. I have a similar story, so you don't need to be embarrassed. The ones we love most are the ones that are never around. Everybody's always letting us down. Our hearts are broken and shattered, but both of our pieces are fitting together somehow.
I know that you're hurting cause I'm hurting too. Barely met each other but I trust you. I know that you're worth it and I'm worth it too.
Relating to each other cause we're just two broken people. Just two broken people. Just two broken people.
Now your voice is.
My voice is back, but the visual's coming later.
It's all good.
Now we're back. No. Yeah.
You start talking.
Okay. We're our voices is
Okay, cool. Sweet.
That was dope. Where do you come up with something like that? As far as inspiration wise, you're getting ready to write. Okay, you got the beat. What brought that on?
So
that's some deep shit. That's why I say that.
Yeah. So that song, I met this girl, and we went on a date once, and her mom was an addict, and she was telling me her story, and that was the only person that I ever met that I could connect to like that, and right at, like I've never seen her. We never hung out ever again.
Yeah.
I don't know why, whatever, but. We had drinks. She told me about that, and the next day I wrote the whole fucking song. Yeah, so it's I like she was a muse, you know, like she completely like I love that. I love to hear people's story. You know, it inspires me a lot. You know, and that one especially because I don't really relate to too many people too often who has the same story as me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely. A unique story.
Yeah.
Everyone's situation is unique, but a lot of them are similar.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that one was like eerily similar. I'm like, oh shit, all right, for sure.
That's good to find out where that comes from because it's touching.
Yeah. That was a good video. That was a good video shoot.
Yeah, the visuals. I was gonna ask about that because the visuals captured it too. Who did the visuals?
So I have a buddy that I've been working with since the very beginning, and me and him have grown so much together. He does all my videos, but he goes by Edwin Cruz. So him and I just sat down. We went through the script of what we're gonna do, and the beach was perfect. Some guy online, dude, some guy on Instagram recreated the whole video in animation, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even do this? Like, literally, the girl running to the waves, the us on the lifeguard post, us on the couch, and I'm like, what? How the fuck are you doing this, bro? I'm like, it was crazy. It's like, dude, this song is like doing some cool shit. It's doing some really cool shit.
Like an acid trip.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's my favorite song I've ever made so far. Like, that one sounds super special.
That was pretty dope. Yeah.
That was really special.
That was the first one. You know, I heard. And, I'm like, all right, fuck, you know. Let's see what else. You know, we got some whatnot. So, Santa Ana. Right, Santa Ana.
Yeah, man, it's a nice place to grow
What
up.
high school did you go to?
I went to Costa Mesa High.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to take a long ass bus ride.
Play any sport?
You know, I wanted to do football until I realized everyone's 10 times bigger than me.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm like, you know, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get crushed. So I never ended up doing football.
Yeah.
Thank God. But I also missed the practice. Like, there was some practice thing or whatever, like in freshman year, and I missed it.
Hell's Week.
Huh?
Hell's Week.
Hell's Week or whatever. Like
I did the same shit.
The first thing, and like I missed it. So it's a good
it.
thing I missed it, because it's like if I commit to something, I would probably go like how I am now, and then just go full force. And it's like I'm a small guy. It's like I'm a small guy. You know, strength is not my fucking. That's not up there for me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I was forced.
To do what? Football?
Football.
You were forced?
I played.
I'm like, alright. Your parents.
You know, when you're a big dude,
They
shit,
forced them.
the fucking. I don't want to play.
It's either that or a bodyguard, so.
Yeah.
Are you sure my son is one?
A bodyguard? Oh,
You guys are just filling in the stereotypes. You and Jay.
Fat people. Shout out to fat people, man. And they fucking crazy apples.
Oh,
But no, I would like to do, you know, baseball. Do you like baseball?
I don't really like sports, man.
Good.
To be
You're
completely
not an
honest
Angel
with you.
fan?
No.
Good.
No. I'm not any fan of
Yeah, fuck. I mean,
Sports.
fuck sports.
Oh,
I
man.
just love the Dodgers.
Yeah, I went to my first Dodger game like 5 or 6 months ago. I got invited. Cool stadium, dude. Yeah, cool stadium.
It's retro.
Yeah.
It's retro.
That was sweaty.
I've been to other stadiums and they're like beautiful compared
To
I love
Dodgers?
Dodger Stadium, the nostalgia, you know, I wouldn't want it to change. That's my sanctuary.
Beautiful.
But, you know, you go to somewhere else, because they're newer, like San Diego.
I have nothing to compare it to. I literally been to no other sports
Hey,
place.
but you guys are best sunsets.
Dodger Stadium's home.
Best sunsets in the Dodger
At
Stadium?
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there. That's right.
That cotton
Round hill.
candy looking. What do you think? What do you think of the game and whatnot?
It was cool, man.
The experience.
The experience of the whole baseball was dope, dude. I think. I mean, I don't know, like, honestly, like, I'm not a fan of baseball, but like, I enjoyed the beer.
Yeah, there you go.
The environment.
The $30
The environment. The
Yeah.
environment was dope, man. The
Same here.
the environment was
I'm
cool.
not a fan of baseball, but when I go to Dodger games,
It's that whole
tight.
thing. Oh, that's cool. Well, welcome to Dodger Stadium.
I went to the Staples Center once for a Lakers game, and they weren't even playing. It was on the fucking screen. I was a kid. I was so disappointed, dude.
man.
I'm like, wait, the Lakers aren't here? They're playing on the fucking screen right now? Really?
That's fucked up.
They only had the cheerleaders. I mean, that was kind of cool to see the cheerleaders. But it's like, I came here expecting to see the Lakers. Like, wait a minute.
It was an away game.
How's this going
Yeah,
on?
it was an away game.
Down
And I'm like, well,
here.
fuck me, dude. This is stupid. Who the
That's
fuck
why the tickets were
pays
out.
this much money to see a fucking screen?
That's why the tickets were out.
Fuck, that's fucked up.
It's some bullshit, dude. It's some fucking bullshit.
Holy shit.
Exactly,
We could
man.
have did this at home, Mom.
Exactly, man. I'm like, paying this much money to watch a fucking screen, dude. It's not worth it.
And everything's so expensive and shit. Oh my god.
But in that case, it's definitely for the experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And then I think everything, you know, also too in life is about experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
for
we were
sure.
talking about performing. you know, opening up.
Yeah, man,
and all
that's
that
yeah.
stuff.
I definitely need to do more shows. You know, speaking of that though, I actually started working recently within the last 2 weeks, finally with a fucking booking agency. So someone who does the work for me. Because so far, thus far, I've been doing everything, dude. The out of state, it's just a pain in the ass to talk to everyone, find the promoters. I'm like, dude, I'm not. I can fucking.
There's
make
a lot
music.
of flakes too. I've seen.
In
what the fuck,
in performers or in the.
No, like booking or performers. Everyone that I know comes through.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part, I'm saying like. Promoters or whatever you want to call it, the booking people, because a lot of them will ask to follow us or whatever. They just think we're tied in with that or whatever, and I see a lot of right away you'll get a DM. Oh, don't fuck with these people, man. They did this and that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like snakes in the grass or whatnot, but.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of bullshit out there too.
Absolutely, bro. Which is why I kept the shows to a minimum. I only work with like a couple right now, but I plan on extending out because I've been too too picky with the shows that I do. Like I only do like a couple shows a year because I'm like I hate working with people. Like they're like you said, like they're not all fun to work with. But I have a guy that's cool, so definitely hope to do more shows, dude. They're always a good time.
You got anything in the works as far as shows?
I should be in LA September headlining. I'm not sure where yet. They're working on it, the agency, but that's the next show. I don't plan on doing any other ones up until then to keep it kind of like, oh, he don't perform much, but when he does, I'll go type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, let us know because we want to shoot out there.
Oh yeah, you guys like go to actual shows and like do.
I fucking stage that.
Shut up.
Yep.
Does everyone get mad at you?
No. Well, I landed on some fool's amp.
Damn, like that, dude.
But she was strong. She helped me out pretty well. I'm leaning. I fell on it.
Did you try to stage dive or did you just fall?
No, you fell.
You just fell. So what's a stage dive? I fall on the crowd. I'm a stage dive.
Stage fall.
If you call it stage diving, they think you're crazy. It helps your image. More followers,
I stage dive. I fucking.
So no, I was trying to get up on stage, and it was one of those awkward ass stages. Like instead of steps or something, it went from like here to here. You know.
Yeah.
So you have to step up that time. So I got one foot up, and then I put my cane because I have a cane.
Oh, you have a cane?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't need it no more.
Oh, okay.
Surgeries and whatnot.
Got it.
Got knee surgery, heart surgery, dick surgery.
Jesus.
You know. Well, the dick was a reduction.
Oh, got it.
That's why I was falling on stage because my body's up here, my dick's back here.
That makes sense, dude.
Can't buy underwear.
That makes sense.
You can't find underwear exactly. I have to go to
And you know your underwear guy.
The lady makes them there.
Custom made and shit.
No, but no, I tried to get this one up and then the cane, and then I just went back and she was right here, and she held me up though until the other guys.
Damn.
KRS-One looked at me like.
Oh, it was a KRS-One show on top of that?
Yeah.
Damn.
He was like, I ain't helping that. You know who put me up?
Who?
Chewy. That fucker's strong.
Oh, yeah.
That fucker's strong, bro. With one hand, just like, shah. I mean, you're fucking in the Marines, huh? He's like, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Because he wanted me up there.
Wait, this was in Orange County?
Yeah, Martin's.
Got it. Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, I remember that show. I wasn't there, but I seen
that
the
shit
footage.
It was hot in there. Motherfucker, then someone farted.
What, no AC?
No AC. And then someone farted. And
That's always the fucking worst shit.
Like a ping pong like that. No, it was bad in there. Because everyone was out in the smoking patio waiting for KRS-One to come on. And then they just trampled like.
As soon as he came?
Yeah.
How many people were at that show?
I want to say a good. I think it holds like 280, but there's about 400 there.
Really?
And that's the bus.
Nuts to butt. Where you come up with this shit? You have to have like a whole fucking book full of sayings. Like, I'm gonna pull this shit out.
Nuts to
Nuts to
butts.
butts. Has anyone ever heard of that?
Yeah,
That's funny as fuck.
It's a jail term. You go to notes.
So you got notes, right?
Yeah.
That's
where
fucking
is
funny.
it?
You do have a book full of sayings?
Yeah.
I knew you did. Full of like sayings that you can just pull out at any time.
Quick slogans.
In his notes, yeah.
Anyway, they're there. No, I always like people making people laugh and shit.
That's funny as shit.
Laugh through the bullshit, you know.
Absolutely, man.
With that, the opposite of laughter is crying, right? And crying could be a good or bad emotion. I cried yesterday right before they did the balloon pop at my daughter's gender reveal, right?
Oh shit, okay.
I cried like I was kind of a little bitch.
Oh wow. What is it? A boy or?
It's a girl. It's
wow.
a girl. And I wanted a girl. I even bought a fucking pink shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you want a girl?
I don't know. I just did. Like, well, because I have a son and he's a dick. Sorry, Jake. Love you. No, I don't know. I was feeling a girl, bro. It was a whole the stage of my life where I was at. It was a very scary place. Like I'm talking near death type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was feeling my mom. You know.
Yeah.
I lost her 2012. And I was feeling my mom at that time because I needed her because I'm like, oh shit, hey mom, I be coming to see you soon. And so that whole womanly thing I was like, there was at a point I felt like I had a vagina. You know, this whole woman
cramped up
took
and
over
everything.
me.
I feel you, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Then like I cried when Zay performed. Fucking like I don't know, my emotion. Oh, my homegirl Zay.
Oh, okay. I think it's Zed. Zed.
Oh, no.
I have a buddy named Zed.
You'll probably make me cry too. It's alright.
Yeah, he probably would. He has a lot of good stuff.
But, no, opposite. Crying. The point I wanted to get to before I went off this subject is I want to run that Uber.
Oh, shit.
The Uber driver one. That shit's OG.
No, we'll.
Yeah. You wanted. Can you set that up?
That shit was
Did something go in your eye?
I think so. I think it was a fucking eyelash or something.
Oh, fuck. I thought
You
it
gotta
was a
keep your eye
freaking...
closed and it'll go to the bottom.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you gotta
Keep
stop
my eye
touching
closed?
it.
Okay,
Don't
alright,
touch it.
alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it closed.
We have Madagascar
Like a fucking pirate right now.
flying devil gnats. And if they land in your eye, you're fucked. You're
Here?
blind and
These things around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them. And they're like crawling on my arms and shit.
If they go in your eye, you pretty much you're gonna die. No. They're bad though. They're these little white things, right? And they get on you and they fucking bite you and leave big old well. We try to do the candles.
Yeah.
To get them, right now they're not. They're cool.
Good, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But
It went to the bottom.
Yeah.
The eyelash.
Oh, love it.
I don't know where the fucking went, but it went somewhere.
I really think it
went
went
somewhere.
brain. Here we go. We're setting this up. This is pretty cool shit.
I'll play it
This shit was
just the
good. It
verse.
made me cry. To be
Really?
honest. It was really good.
Yeah.
It
Oh
was
shit,
really
we just
good.
filmed another one today, so.
I tried not to cry. I had to get up.
Yo. It's like no matter what you try, you can't get it right. You always attract the ones who lie and the jealous type. And the ones who make you cry during every fight and sometimes make you want to quit and just end your life. He says you're a hoe and even says it twice. Has you thinking you're the kind of woman he can never wife. Like you're not worthy of him and his empty eyes. Only wanting sex cause his love can be incentivized. Now you're having trust issues with every guy cause they remind you of him almost every time. So now when it comes to love, you don't ever try, you don't let it grow, you just let it die. But honestly, if you were at his side, you would be the the saddest bride. He has so much baggage and he won't forget to pack his pride. You're always asking why, and I know why. You attract that kind of guy more than half the time. And it's because your mind is focused on the wrong things. You know what you don't want. See what focusing on what you want brings. Every single thought becomes an offspring. You don't gotta listen to your minds every time. Let your heart sing. You keep running, what the hell from? You got so much love in your heart. You should try to give yourself some. Don't hold yourself up to other people's standards. You should know that yours is the only one that matters. The pieces of you, they don't need to be gathered, cause you were never broken or shattered. Focus on joy and more laughter, and all the rest after. No Photoshop needed, cause you're perfect as captured. What'd you think of that?
Well, you got me crying.
Oh, Jesus.
That was like a Uber triple X.
Yeah.
The way she was feeling. No. I mean, you could tell that, you know, it really touched her.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's pretty much what your music's about. I mean,
Yeah.
Is that what you set out, or that's just how it comes out? You know, did you say, I want to touch people in this way? You know, so you come up and you approach the song this way, or it's just the way you are?
So that verse was from a song called Only Human, and that song, I always want to make a song, like, I go in almost with every song, like, I want to heal someone. Like, that's just what I always go into. Like, I want someone to hear this and fucking it changes their fucking life. Like, that's always what I go into it. Now, yeah, with this, like, I was not expecting it to get, like, to the level it was at, but that shit is, like, it blew, it's almost at a fucking million in, like, a month. It's fucking crazy. And it's like, I had no idea that shit was gonna get like that. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And, like, this is fucking crazy. People like it, man. On YouTube, for sure. Like, close this up? On YouTube. On YouTube, yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations with that shit. I mean, I'm gonna fucking show it to people, you know, because obviously that's pretty dope, first of all. But that's cool shit.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, that was a fun one to do, man. It seems like people really like that. So.
What about as far as your music's concerned? We got a lot of followers with all of our pages, you know, combined. And where can they get a hold of you?
Everything, every single thing.
Yeah.
Every single thing from Snapchat to Facebook to Instagram to everything is Gremlin Raps. So it's Gremlin, Gremlin Raps. Absolutely everything is Gremlin Raps. So I keep it super simple.
Real simple.
Real fucking simple.
Boom.
Yeah, that's my Instagram.
Simple.
I don't have my glasses, but I'm pretty good.
I know it's you though.
Yeah.
I know it's you though.
Yeah.
How'd you get the name Gremlin?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I want you to. You don't want.
I have no idea.
Really?
I have no idea, dude.
Well, I'm over here waiting.
I have no idea. I think it came from somewhere in high school. I think it was either that or middle school or some shit. And then, like, when people started calling me that, I watched the movie. I fell asleep. I hated it.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, so it had nothing to do with the
Gizmo
movie.
and
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the movie.
movie.
I fell asleep. I honestly did not like it. But you know, the cool thing though is that, like, the older heads, like older heads. I mean, like, I guess whatever, older heads.
Yeah,
they know about that movie.
Yeah.
But the fan base and the young heads don't know about it, so then they don't get it twisted.
Like Goonies.
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
Like,
Like they don't get it twisted. They're like, oh, that's just Gremlin.
Because
What?
for
There's a
us,
fucking
that
movie?
technology was the shit. Back when I was a kid, like, they put fucking one of the good Gremlins in the microwave.
I was fucked up.
And
Fucked up.
the evil Gremlin turned it on. He's all laughing, and it blew up, right? And I was like, fuck. First, I thought Gremlins were real.
Yeah. Wait, no.
My mom
wait,
got me
they
some.
aren't? Or what?
No, they're not. Those are guinea pigs.
Oh shit.
My mom bought me some, and that's Gizmo. And that's so it blows up, and I thought it was fucking real, just like Freddy Krueger. Back when they scared the shit out of me.
Love Freddy, dude.
But now you see it, and you see the technology that they have today
Now it's
versus
ridiculous.
that. You're not even scared of Michael Myers back in the days, but we were fucking scared. Same with the music, bro. You know, the technology and everything. Back in my days, you had to fucking know someone to make a song on a tape.
Yeah.
Let alone a CD. A CD, you had to have money.
Yeah.
To put it on a tape, you had to know someone, one with a legit studio. Not
like, not homemade stuff. Not
yeah.
homemade stuff. Yeah, not homemade stuff.
And then someone that knew how to do beats. That's another thing, beats. And then, nowadays it's so accessible, which is great. I'm happy because we get to see people that need to be heard. It's not who can. If you're doing it for the money and the fame, you need to get out because it's not going to happen. That's that's the lottery factor of it.
Yeah.
Do it for the love.
Yeah, usually, yeah. Like it's for the money and fame is a very
comes with it.
For that to be the
it's a reward.
But yeah, exactly. For that to be
It's
the
a
top
reward.
thing is not the way to go.
Yeah.
But if you go in to serve others, like I am here for people. I am here to heal people. I'm here to help people. That shit's gonna happen fucking regardless. Like you're gonna fucking do something if because most people I've seen like hustle. They don't get nowhere because it's very selfish. What they're doing is selfish. But once they focus off from them and put it on others and what they can do for them, then the game fucking changes. The game changes.
To me, very important. I've always said that word hustle. Hustle is not what it's perceived to be. If you have to hustle something, you trick someone to get it. You're hustling. You're not working for it.
Yeah.
I would say in my song, if you had to hustle the style, it wasn't yours in the first place.
If you had a what?
If you had to hustle the style, it wasn't yours in the first place. The hustling, it's just not. I'd rather work hard for something than to hustle. I've hustled people in my time. Believe me. And guess what? That money that I got, maybe, that quick $1,000, it was gone like that because I didn't work for it. Now I work for my money. I'm like, $1,000, I ain't fucking buying that shit.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
I work for that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That hustle factor. But, like I said, back to the point to where there's a lot of people doing it, and they have access to beats all day long on YouTube. That's good. Because
absolutely, man. Yeah.
You'll find that diamond in the rough.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, the game's changing. It's fucking, it's awesome. Dude.
It has.
It's awesome.
But for the better, and for the stronger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like people don't even need labels anymore.
Yeah. They eliminated those.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, they do help a little bit, but like for the most part, you can do it on your own.
I never thought I would see that day because it was so unlocked.
Yeah.
Like you had to get signed. No, not now. Sign yourself.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Like that's.
Sign the
one
dotted
of
line.
the fan base, like they'll take you where you want to go.
Hey, humorous. Let's run that mom. I'm sorry. What's the name of the mom?
All for you. No, I call it the mom song too, dude. Like I call it, like I'm like, y'all wanna hear the mom song? Like I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not even like.
Yeah, then you say all for you. Is that Whitney Houston? This is Whitney Houston. Don't play that. It's gonna make me cry. No, it's my song. It's the mom song.
Shit.
Well, it's all for you, or is it this one?
It's that one right there, the one in the middle. Yeah, that's
that
it.
one.
That's a different song.
There's another one, guys. Pay attention out there. Listen to the words, and it's just fucking overwhelming, man. You're gonna love this.
My name is Ruby Lands, and I've been sober for 12 years.
I remember that my mom was in distress and sick from stress. She was stuck on drugs. She picked up meth
and told me not to worry, with cigarette in her breath. But I couldn't watch her kill herself, so I took my shit and left, and I moved to grandma's crib. Just a kid who didn't want to feel depressed. But mama, I was still a mess, and you were still missed to death. But I couldn't see my mom like that. I hang up, she call right back. Everybody has their mom, and God, I just want mine back. Felt like it was all my fault, felt like I did something wrong. Tell me, how do we fall apart? I felt like our love was strong, I just needed to escape, so I'd write another song. And when that dealer tried to kill you, man, I cried so fucking long. What a life it was, long nights with fights and drugs. Everybody wanted to find a buzz, I was trying to find the love. To find the light's a must, I know it still resides in you. Till then I ride the bus and close my eyes and cry for you.
Because of my addiction, I lost my job of 16 years, I lost my kids' respect, I lost my apartment, I lost everything I ever worked for. Now that I look back and think of everything that I did and everything that I lost and things that only addicts do, I just can't believe that was me. And again, I'm very thankful that I'm sober today.
Even though we had a lot of pain, even though we felt a lot of rain, Mama made us who we are today. I don't regret a thing, thank you for everything. Even though we had a lot of pain, even though we felt a lot of rain, Mama made us who we are today. I don't regret a thing, thank you for everything. But now it's over, cause now you're sober. And I'm so proud of you, Ma, cause you came out a soldier. We didn't understand, but God, He knew your plan. He knew that it would make you stronger and make me who I am. And who I am is great. I create music and help who I can. The people can relate to the pain that turned me to a man. I know God's work is never done, ready for whatever comes. I just wanted my mom back, but now I got a better one. No, we had a lot of struggles, but thank you for everyone, cause they taught me how to face all of my fears and never run. So thank you for everything, swear I wouldn't change a thing, cause if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't chase a dream. Probably would've given up, probably would've backing down. But I got you in my blood, so I always stand my ground. How you taught me to, it made me stronger too. Just know that everything I do, Mama, is all for you.
I wouldn't change anything. It made us a lot closer, and it made her a better person. It made me a better person. And it gave me this intense drive to help others. Not only people who suffer from addiction, but people who just suffer in general. I want to do everything in my power to help them, which is why I make this kind of music. So, thank you, Mom. Love you.
Even though we had a lot of pain, even though we felt a lot of rain, Mama made us who we are today. I don't regret a thing, thank you for everything.
She's good, dude. She got her first home a couple weeks ago, so super happy about that. She's doing really good. You know, sober. Love her to death.
Yeah.
Doing really good. Doing really good. You know, so some people ask me about this song, and they're like, "How does she feel about?" Like, does she feel like you're exploiting her?
Right.
Put on blast.
Yeah, so like people ask me that, and what she says is, as long as it's helping people, then it doesn't matter. Because it's like, if someone was a speaker and they brought their mom on stage talking about it, like they wouldn't even say that. But because it's music, it's different. But she, like, we're comfortable to the point where we talk, we go as a team to talk to people who struggle with addiction, like yeah, things like that, domestic violence things, like a bunch of places we go to, and we help people, man. You know, that's the goal, and you know, people love our story, man. It's fucking, it's awesome, man.
That my father, rest in peace, he was, when he was sober, you know, you have to speak to people. You have to be like that for them, you know, also too, to rehabilitate themselves too. You know, if no one hears that part of it, and that's why I think recovering addicts, they'll share that because they want to, you know. I'm a recovering addict.
Oh,
you know?
really?
I do smoke my weed. That's
not.
Yeah, I'm an alcoholic.
Got it.
And that shit controls your life.
Absolutely, man.
And just recently, I've been clean.
Congratulations.
You know, almost killed me, thank you. So, I'll sit there and talk to people. Last night, I spent a good majority of the time there asking me, you know, when 1,000 people ask you, you want a beer, you want a beer, and then, you know, you kind of like, we get on the microphone, microphone. I don't want a beer. It's cool you guys drink. I love watching people. You know,
man.
I love when you're breathing on me. You know, I wish I could.
Yeah, man.
But I have a you know obligation to myself and my family. But I mean, so you know, I was telling them, oh, how'd you do it? You know, and the wife is sitting here, you know, like, tell this cabrón how you did it, and it's her husband, and you know, it's like, well,
how would you say you did it?
Yeah, I've been close to death, and not giving a fuck, and then my daughter told me she's pregnant, and then right after they were able to perform the surgery that was virtually impossible.
Damn, yeah, that would change anyone, dude.
And it was successful. It wasn't supposed to be. You know, I've had that was my third major heart surgery. And so I went from that stage where, you know what, I'm dying, fuck it, I'm gonna go out how I want, you know, to wait, there's hope, here's a life coming, and it turned it over. So now it's like I eat. I shouldn't eat this. This is my cheat day with this, but you can ask him. You can ask him. I'm getting the wraps, the salads, you know. Except that one night.
There's always that one.
We did the concert. We did characters that don't help.
Wait, characters for Mona?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We did 2 shows there.
Go live there.
Let me know when you guys go, dude.
Yeah.
Go live for pause a lot.
Yeah.
Got it. I like characters, dude.
Set up against the brick wall.
Yeah.
And
I know that's that. Yeah.
We use the chairs and tables like before we had this.
Yeah.
We just use you know how they're high like.
Yeah, dude. You guys did it like that? Sick, dude.
Dope.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah. If you have any events too, all you guys, you know, if you guys media or whatever they want, tell them to hit us up. Like, you know, we love covering events like that because, you know, you got like a sick lineup, and then they come off the stage, you interview them real quick, you know, like not like this. You know,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, dude, I definitely will. But also, just congrats on that sobriety, brother. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you know, definitely. And I mean, I don't want it to be about me, but
no, that's awesome, dude. I think I think it goes with everything.
I feel, I don't know. It's a prison, you know. Because before I prayed to God, hey, help me stop, right? That's a wrong prayer, but that's all I knew. Help me stop. Now I stopped on my own with, you give yourself to a higher power. But I said,
absolutely,
God,
dude.
Absolutely,
dude. Absolutely, brother.
And then now I pray every day to respect.
You just started?
Well, May 27th was my last.
Got it. But then after that, you started praying like all the time?
Oh, I pray every day. I've been praying every day.
Oh, you pray every day since? Oh, God.
Years and years. I mean, you know, I'm not one to be in the church, but I respect people from the church. I respect God and God's word. But I have a personal relationship with Him.
I get it. Yeah, for sure, dude.
You know, I pray to Him every night. If I don't pray, I'll wake up in the middle of the night. You know, you gotta go pee and shit. I didn't pray.
I'm sorry. Let me take this piss while I pray right now.
I think all of us, everyone has a struggle, and
yeah, man.
He's the only reason to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
We can't figure it out ourselves.
Yeah.
For the most part. We can try, but with guidance, we'll.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, man. I'm definitely getting closer to God. You know, I steered away from Him for a long time, but getting closer.
I mean, He'll give you the success that you know that we all desire. And success doesn't mean, you know, sell 3 million
Well,
copies.
yeah, everyone has a different
Success
definition of it.
might just mean, having a job and having a family and loving that family and this might be a hobby. It's a hobby for me, but it's kept me alive. Hip hop has kept me alive these last 2 years. The people that became my family, like Humorous and, his brother, Reefa, and all the guys.
Yeah.
So it's a hobby that saved my
Kept
life.
you alive. Got you, brother. Yeah.
And I mean, for like guys like
it saved quite a bit of people's lives, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude. Like that thing's
But I mean, you guys are the warriors. You're out there, you're working,
trying
and
to do
you're
the
doing
damn
it. I'm
thing,
just,
dude. Trying to do the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, what do you as far as like you do have family?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what do you get from them, like the reaction? Hey, we just, because of this reason or whatnot.
So, most of the messages I get from them are either, because I get quite a bit of messages, and it's usually along the lines of, thank you for your music has helped me get out of a violent relationship, has helped me get sober, has helped me do something, but it's helped them somehow.
Yeah.
And that's my goal. You know what I mean? So like that's the main messages I get, and that's the goal I have. So it's working out perfectly.
I've never gotten that response. I mean, like, I could just imagine how, even if it's just one person.
Yeah.
You touch one person, you've done your job.
Yeah, for sure.
It might have been someone that was contemplating suicide. Hey, I heard your song, and I went and checked myself into rehab, and now that's just deep right there.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful, and then at that point it becomes bigger than music. It becomes something greater than that, and that's what I look at it as to keep me pushing, because it's a lot more than music now. It's like this is fucking people's lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's deep. It's deep. Let's see. I want to let you pick one more. I'll let you pick a video. Yeah. What would you like?
Okay. Let me think for a second. We did a deep song. We did that.
They're all deep.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one that's not. Because there's some ones. Oh, you know what? Type in this. Type in the Gremlin. Mic check. I think it'll come up. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, that one right there. Yeah, I think it's and on some good energy, on some positive energy. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I fuck with the Cypher Effect. They don't have their place like that no more, huh?
What?
The studio where they do all that?
I'm not even sure, bro. I'm not even sure. I haven't worked with them for a minute. But to get a little hype.
Yo, Gremlin, Wise Owl's the crew. You're watching the Cypher Effect. Yo. Everybody thinking that they got it till I get up on the mic and I go psychotic. I find it a little bit ironic how I'm the shortest one here, yet on the mic I'm the tallest guy on it. They think that I'm bionic. They think that you're just bi. I'm not an ass, so I'm honest. I'm getting sick of your punchlines. You can tell that I write often. I can tell that you write sometimes, and it must be with the lights off, kid. Cause all of it is so awful, I'm exhausted. Cause I'm running circles around these fucking oracles and nailing every single one of them inside their coffin. Cities on my back, you'll have to pry it off it. I have what you lack, and I acquire profit. You can barely find a topic. What I write is awesome, and everything you write's obnoxious. Your rhyme divine is like a science, my lines are like concoctions. Every single one of you guys are not shit. I feel like I'm a Martian, marvelous, but out of my mind. You don't wanna know what I write these bars with.
You prepare to die, I barely try. You try your hardest, it's not where your heart is. So you never get the energy that I can harness. Like a starship, I go into hyperdrive. Get hyped and rhyme and hyperventilate when I don't write it right. And you wonder why I'm lethargic. It's a delightful process. They concur that I've got next, and I've conjured up gods to help me conquer on my conquest. Yes, completely flawless, while y'all are just completely flawed and show no progress. So motherfucker, please be gone with your faggot frolic. Man, you're only on fire cause you're falling like a comet. Cause you're common, so don't comment that you're competition. You're just incompetent, but I'ma knock some common sense in. You get no compliment, all you get is consequences cause you think you're dominant. I dominate, and you're just a common denominator. Drop the pen, with the flow I'ma depopulate the continent. Of rappers who think that they ill a bitch, I'll confiscate your confidence. Call it quits. It's the apocalypse. I'm about to save hip-hop with this. Don't bother, kid. I leave you in the dust just like your father did. They're awestruck by my awesomeness. They're all like, oh fuck, he is monstrous. My girl even sucked his cock, but of course she got her jaw stuck. Man, we fucking all suck. His flow is hard, it's not luck. He worked hard for this. Yes, completely flawless, while y'all are just completely flawed and show no progress. So motherfucker, please be gone with your faggot frolic. Man, you're only on fire cause you're falling like a comet. Gremlin. Good? Man, you always stare at me for like 10 seconds. Cool.
That's like a couple years old.
Yeah.
But like I found my style, but that's still fun to do sometimes. You know, just go off and like.
Well, that showed your versatility.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
So,
It's like, oh, you can only fucking rap soft, and it's like, you know, you go hard sometimes. Sometimes, you know.
Like, how do you do that without taking a breath, man?
Yeah, that shit was wild, dude. I don't know how the fuck I did that.
That was dope.
I had some good lung capacity back then, I guess.
Because you're talented, man.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, we're just blessed to have you on, man. Thanks for stopping by.
It was an honor to be here, man. Thank you guys for inviting me, man.
From Santa Ana.
Yes, sir.
You're in the house, and we appreciate you coming by. I want you to give your final shout-outs. Let the people know out there who you appreciate, and also to what you got upcoming.
All right. So I appreciate you guys having me on the Stoner Podcast.
Thank you.
Well, the Stoner System Podcast.
It looks like it.
Oh,
I should have just fucking read it. It's right fucking behind me. I can see it right
call
there.
it that sometimes too.
The Stoner System
When I'm
Podcast.
stoned.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my mama.
They know what I mean.
And shout out to the fans. And yeah, I think that's it. What's up, guys? Thank you for having me, man.
Definitely, thank you for coming by. It just keeps getting better and better for us on a weekly basis. Tonight we had, Divine Intervention, Ghost MC, La Peace, Gremlin right here. If I threw a show with just all you guys, I would sell out, Not like sell out.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I didn't sell out, son. I bought in.
I didn't sell out, I bought in. Right, Moody? Right?
Are you trying to do a show?
It's in the works. I'll be hitting you guys up.
Nice,
so
man. Yeah,
we'd appreciate that.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Characters or where?
Wherever. Shit, we'll, wherever. We got that support. We like characters a lot. It's really good.
Yeah, I've been there.
We plan on doing it multiple. So characters, Marty's, maybe Joe K's Lounge. It's in the works.
For sure, dude. Yeah.
We'd love to have you guys.
Have you ever been to the Draft Lab?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
in Ventura. Well,
no, I'm the one in LA. Yeah.
Oh, wait, did we?
Pico Union. I've been there back in the day.
I haven't been there.
Yeah.
I was thinking the one 805. Anyway. Thank you for coming by. Your music is deep. Your music is deep, man. Tell Mom, I said congratulations and
I will, man.
that inspired me tonight. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna show off those songs. I got some people that I'm gonna send them.
That's tight, brother. Thank you, man.
That I think it'll help them.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly, brother. Yeah.
On that much, it was very deep. The show today, I really felt it with all you guys coming in here and representing the underground and doing your thing, and making this show keep rolling and rolling and rolling on a weekly basis. Next week, stay tuned, everyone. We have Self-Provoked in the house next week for the season finale. Definitely want to tune in, and thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. We understand that you didn't have to tune in tonight to the Stoner System podcast. You know what? But you did. So, thanks a lot. We appreciate you.
Yep. Much love, guys.
We're your #1 underground hip hop podcast in the fucking world. I mean, that's how we do it.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. We're worldwide. And in Canada. Fuck that. That's
sure.
Mouse in my beer, eh? But honestly, thank you guys for watching tonight and putting up with my bullshit, Grandpa Bundy. Thanks once again, Divine Intervention.
Much love,
my
brother.
boy Gremlin.
Much love, brother.
We're out. Peace. Love y'all. God bless you and your children. Stoner System Podcast.